Pole sitter today. Brad Keselowski led 31 laps early on, had a tire issue. How would you describe the racing today, Brad?
It's been a day. We've had tire blowouts, wrecks, a little bit of rain and now lightning, but I think we're going to get back going green here a little bit, and our car's really good. I'm really proud of my team. We've made such huge strides here over the last few weeks and really months, and now we're able to show we've got a really fast Roush Performance Parts Ford. Got Kings Hawaiian with me here this weekend, which is great. We really want to get to victory lane. I feel like if we can go back green and we can survive, we'll have a shot at that.
So you mentioned survival. We heard how on the edge Michael McDowell was talking about it a moment ago. How concerning have the tire issues been today for everyone in the entire field?
Yeah, I mean, it's on everybody's mind. It, led 34 laps, but I have a feeling you're not going to want to be the one leading this race with 30 to 40 to go, because it's whoever's running the fast laps is going to probably have the tire issues. So it's really dicey out there, and you're just trying to be smart, Marty.
Is it just a speed issue? Like what's causing the issue, Brad?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's got a different opinion on it. I know my opinion, is that we can, the team can make really aggressive calls on how they set up the car, and they can put camber and take air out, which makes it really hard on the tire. But, we took all that out of our car, and we're still right on the ragged edge. So it just seems to be the faster the cars go, the harder it is. So big challenge in front of us, especially with the track cooling off and the pace is about to go way up. So this is going to be a hairy 100 or so laps when we get back going.
I was going to ask you, is it even more concerning because you can feel it cooling down outside, so clearly the speeds will go up. So if it's all speed, does that make it even worse of an issue?
Yeah, the speed is part of it. The tires aren't falling off for a number of reasons. Goodyear brought a really durable tire in the sense that it doesn't wear, but then on top of that, you have the PJ1 on the racetrack, which grips up. So when the tires do start to slightly fall off, you can just go up there, and it saves the pace of the car. And that sustained load is just really tough. So big challenge in front of all the drivers. Like I say, going to be a hairy 120 laps to go.
All right, so let's talk about where things are with Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. How odd was it for you last Saturday night? I mean, number one, you had a terrific car and had an issue there, but to be in victory lane, but it not be your win. I know you've had that before with Brad Keselowski Racing.
Yeah, it's still bizarro world for sure. I want to win races for the 6 car, but I'm really proud of our team and our company as a whole that we have enough similarities between the 2 cars that when one has an issue, another one can step right up behind it and have the result. So really proud of Chris Buescher and his work to get us to victory lane with RFK, and hopefully our turn here is later today.
As we watch you leading at Bristol, you led earlier today and obviously started on the pole. Where would you say the progression is for RFK? Are you where you want to be? Are you still a little bit away from where you want to be?
Well, we're not where we want to be in the sense that we don't have both cars in the playoffs, but we're where we want to be in the sense that we're showing good speed and capability of winning races. So that hasn't come easily. It's been a lot of grinding. I want to thank all of our team and company back in North Carolina that's been working their butts off to make that happen, and it's there's great competition in this series. You got Hendrick, you got Penske, Gibbs, Stewart Haas. I mean, these are great teams, and they've got a lot of resources, and we're not where we want to be compared to them yet, but we're getting closer.
So you know what it's like to be an owner. You owned a truck team for a long time and brought up a lot of very talented drivers who are now in the Cup Series. But is it a whole different level to now be in charge of all those people and have all those budgets on the Cup side?
Yeah, the basics are the same. It's just you add another zero to all the expenses, And, you got to have great people. You got to surround them with the right resources and motivate them every step of the way and incentivize them. And so that part is fun. The trying to find the money to pay for it all. Yeah. That part's really hard and not always as much fun. So, we're still working through all that and trying to find all the sponsors we need for next year. So hopefully these runs will help us get all those resources we need to where we can continue to run up front and win races.
It's been nice to see RFK up front. Keselowski on the pole today led some laps, and we just heard from his driver, Chris Buescher. So it's good to see these guys up front, isn't it?
I'm telling